Hello there, world. Jessica Mermelstein here, reporting for AboveTopSecret.com. China has some troops in North Korea, so we're here on the street to see what people are thinking about the current political situation in the East.
We're talking about the situation that's going on with North Korea and China moving troops into there directly after having the president be talking here with our president, and the possibility of what could be happening with China and why they're doing this. You have any thoughts on this?
I'm just praying for peace. I don't really have any thoughts other than it's a hot mess.
Do you think that China might be positioning themselves in such a way to actually try to unite the two Koreas?
Oh God, I have no idea.
That's a lot of assumption.
It seems like it's a matter of responsible use of power, and that's what the whole nuclear arms thing is all about. It's about trying to gain power.
I would assume that since they're allies, they're just trying to back them up. I mean, North Korea is pretty poor, right? So they would need China to, help them out military-wise and everything. So I figured that they just brought troops in there just to, back them up a little bit.
There's a lot of gamesmanship going on there, and North Korea obviously wants something out of it. And it's I don't really know. I don't really have a strong opinion about what the resolution is, but I hope it doesn't lead to a violent conflict.
The oppression in North Korea and all that goes on with it is just it's just unacceptable.
Yeah. Are you aware that China recently moved in troops?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm very worried about that, especially in lieu of the Chinese people now calling in the dead.
Exactly.
They're calling in the debt, they're calling in their marks, and it seems to be all incorporated,
So you think that China definitely sent their troops in with the idea of reuniting the Koreas?
Definitely.
North Korea has nuclear weapons, and that they sank a Korean ship, I think. They killed like 46 Korean or South Koreans, I think.
It's a pretty scary dictatorship. And I don't think China tries to. They might be, but actually China is in this struggle between being really, on the one hand, a Marxist or communist country, but at the same time they are so capitalist, and they have to try to work with more democratic means. So I'm not so sure if they are trying to push in a military way.
Do you think that they could be putting themselves in a militant position to be able to back North Korea to uniting North Korea and South Korea?
To unite them? If they mean to take over them, then probably, yeah. I mean, I think that the North Koreans probably are really embittered by that whole separation thing, and they've always been at odds with South Korea, so yeah, probably. Which is just going to really mess us up because we're going to be dragged into it, another war.
I do think that China knows exactly what it's doing there, but it's not clear to me what the end game is there.
South Korea might do some things what they don't allow in China and North Korea. So more afraid in terms of a cultural movement rather than anything else.
Yeah.
So
Small.
well, but some small groups might have a statement, cultural or political, which the Chinese are afraid of. So whatever, they censor all whatever. Facebook is not allowed in China and all the stuff. So they might have some influences from South Korea they don't like, and therefore they might have an idea of we want to control that.
As much as they say they're communists, still they're really about making money and being considered a world superpower.
They just had nuclear testing, right? I think I heard that they just made nuclear weapons, so they probably are having more enemies lately, especially with South Korea. They've never been on good terms with them, so.
A lot of opinions as to why China would be moving troops into North Korea. Maybe they do have ulterior motives and a militant strategy, or maybe they are just looking after their interests. This is DSIN reporting for AboveTopSecret.com on the street view.